What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We haven't posted a video in a while. I believe the last video on the channel is where I killed Stubbs. But we got a really exciting video for you here. I think it's exciting. You might not think it's exciting, but I do. I went and picked up this bad boy yesterday. Well, when y'all see this, it would have been, I picked it up on Wednesday the 15th. Today's Thursday the 16th when I'm filming. I'm gonna film some tomorrow on the 17th. Just going over a couple things, probably shooting some, and then this video will come out on Saturday. But as you can see, I've been working on doing some fletching on an arrow. This year I'm shooting the Easton 5 mil. They're the 5.0s, which are a 5mm arrow and 300 spine with the half out, and then I've got the DCA Saber vanes here in like a lime green color. But yeah, so doing some arrow building, getting the new bow set up. Went up to Precision Tactical Arms in Crestview, the go-to spot for all of your Mathews, your Bowtechs, your Hoyts, all that kind of stuff, but mainly your Mathews. I love Mathews. So this bow is a Mathews Arc 34, so it's a 34-inch axle to axle. It's got the limb legs, Mathews limb legs. It's got the 10-inch Mathews stabilizer off the front, which is gonna change. Eventually I'm gonna put this one on a rear mount bar, or the rear mount, and then put a 12-inch with the angled bar on the front. Got the Mathews Low Pro quiver. My cat is somewhere over there rummaging around and stuff. Anyway, Low Pro quiver, and then I got the Spot Hog Fast Eddy XL 2-pin adjustable sight to go with it. Also got the brand new UV button 2. I believe this is a brass one, is what Andrew up there at Precision told me. It's their new one instead of doing the steel and the aluminum. Yeah, so I think this is the lighter one. I'm not 100% sure, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's really nice, super quiet. That's the big difference in this one and the one. I don't even know if you hear that. But, you know, the UV one was a little bit louder, so they got it quieted down quite a bit. I'm super excited for this bow. Really happy to be back shooting a Mathews. You know, I ventured off and shot a different bow last year, and just really I didn't like it a whole lot. It wasn't bad. It shot a lot like a Mathews. That was why I went with it. But all in all, I really wanted to get back to the Mathews. And when I shot the Arc last November, I wanted it real bad, and I just, you know, was already hunting with that other bow and just really couldn't swing getting it right now. So just to be transparent with y'all, full bow with a dozen arrows and the UV button was $3,800. I don't tell you that to boast and try to sound like I've got all the money in the world. I don't. But I want to tell you that as someone that might watch this video and say, oh wow, I really like that bow. Just know what you're looking at. Now obviously there's other things you could do to make it cheaper. Put a cheaper quiver, get a cheaper release, cheaper legs, cheaper stabilizer, cheaper sight. But you get what you pay for. So I'll just leave it at that. These are the arrows. Again, these are the Easton 5 mils, 5.0 5mm arrows, 300 spine. That is them wrapped. This one's a little funky. I think I got to get a new jig. My jig's starting to act up. I've had it for a few years. And it's starting to not really press them down as much as they need to be. But I think that green on white looks pretty good. I'm usually an all white kind of guy because I really like to see my blood on my arrow. But I think those green look really, really good. So I'm excited to shoot this thing for y'all. We chronoed it yesterday with the Garmin, and it was shooting, what was it shooting? 301 to 302. So I have a 31.5-inch draw length. It's about 65 to 67 pounds of draw weight, which will be changing. I'm waiting on the mods to come in so I can bump it up like 73, 74. And then 436 grain arrows. So super duper excited to start shooting this bow. We've got a lot of trips planned. The biggest one, well, I got a couple big ones. The first one is going to be, I'm going to go to Arkansas at the end of this month to scout, and then hopefully go back at the end of August to try to get a velvet buck. And then I'm going to be going to Illinois, Missouri, and then obviously hunting here around the house, and hopefully anywhere else that I might possibly be able to go in and hunt. I was supposed to be joining a lease in Georgia with a buddy of mine, but unfortunately that fell through. Some stuff came up with the owner of the property, so that is on the back burner for right now. But I'm super excited to bring y'all some bow content. Let me know what y'all want to see. I don't really do a whole lot of just regular everyday YouTube videos. I typically leave my YouTube for hunting and fishing videos. But I wanted to make this video just kind of as a filler, and it's a big update. You know, y'all are going to see me in a couple months sitting in a stand or in the saddle or whatever and say, hey, that's a different bow than what you shot Brutus with. Yes, it is. It is. But I'm excited to hunt with this bow, and hopefully get some deer down this year with it. I know I will, but you know, it's nice to be, oh, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Anyway, really excited and hoping to bring y'all some content of the bow. Make sure y'all go over to our TikTok page, Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. That's usually where we post a lot of like our reels, and we post a lot of like short stuff or just like updates. So I need to get back on doing the YouTube shorts. Y'all really like those. I seem to get a lot of good feedback on those. But yeah, the only thing I'm really waiting on for this bow is at some point I'm gonna go get the back bar set up. I'm waiting on my Sever broadheads. Shout out Sever, go buy some Sever broadheads. I'm getting the new Magneto hybrids. So I'm waiting on those to come in, and then that's about it. I just gotta get it sighted in. So yeah, super duper excited. I'm probably not gonna sight it in fully until I get my mods in for the heavier poundage, but we're gonna shoot it some regardless. We're gonna get it. We're just gonna play with the dial till we can hit 20 yards good, and then I'll play with it from there. But yeah, super excited about this bow. Fully bottomlands, the best camo on the market. Bottomland stabilizer. I wish that sight came in bottomlands. I'd bottomlands out the whole bow. So if I didn't like seeing blood on my arrows so much, I'd get bottomland wraps and fletchings too. But unfortunately, I like to be able to know if I hit the deer good or not. So yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow when we're out shooting. It'll be in the evening once I get home from work. Hopefully can get home at a decent hour. If not, I'll be shooting in the dark, which is fine. It's so hot right now, it might be better to do that. So yeah, hopefully y'all are going to enjoy this video, and we can do more like it, and hopefully get some big bucks down on the ground this year with this bow. I've got 2 on the wall, got Brutus in the freezer. I got to get them to my taxidermist, and a bobcat. So I got to get some more stuff in the freezer to put on the wall. So got to get Mr. Corey Lanier some work. If I kill a big velvet buck, it's gonna be hard not to full mount him, shoulder mount him, but I really think a full velvet European mount would be awesome. So I really wanna do that. So Mr. Corey Lanier is my go-to for all things Euro mounts. He does all of AYAs, so make sure if y'all are in the area, or even if you're not in the area, he's worth the travel. Yes, even for a European mount, he does dang good work, and he takes pride in it and makes sure that it's done right. So he don't just boil it, spray it off, boil it again, whiten it, and hand it back to you. And he does a lot. He's had stubs for coming up on 4 weeks now. So granted, he was backed up still, but yeah, he's had it for 4 weeks just because, that's how long it takes. He has a lot of stuff and a lot of steps to go into it. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching this video. We'll see y'all tomorrow when we're shooting. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Comment what y'all want to see me do with this bow. If you want to see some crazy long shot stuff, you want to see some 3D stuff, whatever, let me know and we'll make it happen. But y'all be good. God bless and enjoy the hunt. We'll see y'all tomorrow. What's up, everybody? It is currently about 8:05, 8:10. I don't have my phone on me, I can't tell you the exact time, but we're gonna run a couple arrows through the bow. I just got off work, so that's why I'm shooting so late. So let's get some field tips in these arrows. This one is one that I fletched, so we'll see how it does. That fletching is all jacked up, but we'll shoot it just cause. Just see how they do. And then I just got, two with the factory fletchings on it. And I'm only shooting it like 10 yards just because I haven't sighted this thing in, but that's about what I was shooting at the bow shop the other day. So I know that's pretty close. So. All jacked up. Let's hope that I don't completely miss. When I tell y'all this thing is the smoothest, deadest bow I've ever shot. And when y'all hear that drawing thing, that noise when I'm drawing, the reason it's doing that is we didn't have the piece to put on the inside of my wrist. We lost it while we were up there, and I forgot to get Drew to put a piece on there, so. I like it a lot. It's so dead in the hands. Like, that's probably the most dead bow I've ever shot. The last Mathews I had was a phase 4, and it shot great. Don't get me wrong, phase 4 shot amazing. This thing shoots better. It's just dead. I mean, it's solid. Everything about it so far I really, really like. So let's go grab these arrows. Shooting a little high, a little right. But again, I'm only shooting at 10 yards, so if I'm a inch high at 10, that's probably pretty close for 20, so I like it. Shoot 3 more real quick before it gets dark. Well, that just hit an arrow, so. All right, well, that concludes the shooting portion of this video, unless I can get a little bit of footage tomorrow shooting some longer distances. So far, I really like this new UV button too. It shoots really, really nice. So, I'm bleeding. But yeah, it's getting dark. Too dark for me to like to shoot, especially even, you know, at deer. But I just wanted to get out here and shoot a couple, just because I haven't shot it since I left the bow shop 2 days ago, and I'm having withdrawals. But I really like the bow. I think it's awesome. Hopefully gonna put a lot of bone on the ground with it this year. And does. So bucks and does and anything else, pigs, whatever. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Wasn't too in-depth, but I feel like it was more in-depth than what I did on TikTok. Yeah, I'm just super excited to get this bow out in the woods. It's shooting good. The only thing that I don't know if it was me or if the vanes were bad, but I could not get my vanes to stick to the arrows good. They kept rippling, and the fronts or the backs would peel and lift. And that was with multiple different types of glue and fuse and whatever. So not really sure what happened there, but I did a few of them, and the ones that are just kind of messed up or whatever, I'm just using those as kind of my temp practice arrows until I can get the bow sighted in fully. So, with that being said, again, super excited to have the bow ready to go get it out in the woods. Hopefully, we will be hunting with it at the end of August. This weekend, me and my nephew are going to Arkansas to do some scouting, try to find a velvet deer that we want to go after, and then hopefully get after him then August. So fingers crossed we can start putting some deer down with the new Mathews pretty soon, and have a good season. I'm super excited for this season. It's going to be a little slow here around the house to start with. Probably doing a lot of doe patrol on the first probably month and a half of season, and then, you know, horn hunting later on if something big comes up or shows up, because right now we only have 2 racked bucks, like good racked bucks, but they're nothing compared to Brutus, so we'll let them have the slide this year. So with that being said, hopefully y'all are ready to see some good videos this year. I really want to start kind of living with the camera going. What I mean by that is I just want to bring y'all along for everything, for prep work, for getting ready for the season, scouting trips, whatever that is. So with that being said, I'm going to try to do better for y'all, just to try to get more content out and try to better myself and better the content. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and if you can, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We got some cool stuff coming down the pipe, so stay tuned for that, and go follow all of our other social medias. Yeah, that's it. Hope y'all have a blessed day, and again, God bless, enjoy the hunt.